Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name's Ethan Bernard, and in today's video, we're going to cover the ACCELTRA. The ACCELTRA is Gauss's signature weapon, and it's a primary weapon that rapidly fires what they consider plasma rockets, although in the end, it feels as if a Supra had bullets that exploded. Now, there is a big caveat to these rockets, however. The rockets only detonate if they are a safe distance from you. That means you can shoot about 5 or 6 feet away from yourself and they won't detonate at all. And once you shoot outside of that distance, every single bullet detonates and it does a damn good amount of damage. Now, before we get into this build, folks, most of the guys that watch these guides don't actually subscribe to the channel. It's free, it helps me out a lot. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button. So please, subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. Alright, let's get into the build here, folks. We have added 3 V polarities to this weapon. It comes with an included dash polarity down here. And because of the weapon's good base crit stats, like look at this, 32% critical chance and 2.8x critical multiplier, we're going to be doing a good old hybrid build on this one. So starting off, we're going to have Serration for base damage and Split Chamber for base multi-shot. And obviously, because of these critical stats, we're going to be adding Vital Sense for critical damage and Point Strike for critical chance. From here, we need to add one of our status. For the purpose of testing, we're going to be using Corrosive, which is a combination of electricity and toxin in the form of 60/60 mods here, folks, which means high voltage and malignant force for rifles. To further improve this corrosive damage, we're going to add an 11-point mod on here. You can use either Stormbringer or Infected Clip. It doesn't matter. They'll both do the same thing since you already have these 2 mods on here, further bringing up that corrosive damage. Now, for the purpose of maximizing DPS in this final slot, we're going to be using Vigilante Armaments for additional multi-shot. However, if you're just looking to use this gun casually, Magazine Warp is a must for me because the magazine does empty pretty quickly, and I like clearing rooms with this thing. But, like I said, for the purpose of maximizing DPS, we're going to be using Vigilante Armaments in that last slot. We're going to be fighting up against a group of 8 level 100 Corrupted Heavy Gunners. Let's see what this gun can do. We're going to try it out in both detonated mode and non-detonated mode. Look at that wall that I just ran into, folks. I'm a pro. Alright. This is what the damage looks like without detonating the rockets. It's alright. You know, it's pretty average. You gotta realize these are some pretty crazy high-level enemies. They have a shit ton of health, so it will still melt through pretty much anything that you fight at all in this game, unless you do some really crazy shit. You'll be fine on the damage side of things. Let's see how the range attack works. Now, here's the thing, folks. When I fire this, it's going to be very hard for me to control. Okay, usually I can very easily control the recoil and just get a span of headshots. But the recoil and the fact that I'll be blind because of all the explosions, just bear with me here, folks. This is what the ranged damage looks like on this weapon. Like, don't get me wrong, it's some crazy damage, alright? But the thing is, it's just hard to control. Now, how I think this weapon was invented to be used was to just kind of shoot the ground near the enemies. Honestly, look at the damage we're getting just by shooting the ground near this guy. We're able to kill him, which is actually pretty crazy when you think about it, because these are level 100s, and we're killing them simply by shooting the ground next to them. We don't even need to hit them with these bullets. And if you're shooting any sort of lower level enemy with this, they are going to die. Alright, let's go back here. I have another build to show you guys. We are going to try a Hunter Munitions build on this because of the crazy crit stat. Now, that being said, Hunter Munitions on this weapon is kind of a disappointment to me, but I'll let you guys be the judge of that. Hunter Munitions builds typically involve removing your current status and replacing it with viral. So that's what we've done. We've removed the electricity from this weapon, and we've added in cold to combine with toxin for viral damage. We've removed the 11-point mod and put in Hunter Munitions, which honestly is a pretty crazy card. For those of you who don't know what this is, every critical hit you land has a 30% chance to apply a slash proc, which is a damage overtime proc in Warframe. So we're keeping the base damage mods, we're keeping the base critical mods, we're adding Hunter Munitions and Rhyme Rounds onto here to get this viral slash thing going, and let's see how it performs. Now, this is not bad by any means, folks. Like, this is still pretty crazy damage. You gotta realize we're working with units here that have copious amounts of health compared to what you'll be fighting. On the left side here, we'll test what the rockets do without detonating, and on the right side, we'll go back and we'll test it out. It's pretty crazy, okay? The slash procs are not to be joked with. This guy's going to be eaten alive. We did almost put an entire clip into him, but you get the idea. If we spray into this guy with just the rockets, you can see the viral damage, and the slash proc is going to be doing a ton of damage to him, and it is very effective. However, I honestly am the type of person who prefers to just shoot and kill. I don't like waiting for them to die of a splash proc, but hey, if slash procs are your style, this definitely works. Here's how the rockets perform. You can see this guy's gonna slash the hell out of here, folks. Let's see if we can get another one. And also, this also does work. It applies slash procs if you shoot the grounds next to them. Can't guarantee how fast they'll die at level 100 using this method, but at any normal level, they will all slash to death, no problem. And this is definitely a viable option. Again, I just prefer pure damage on this thing because that's typically my style. Alright, let's go back to our main build here, folks. We have the main build again, and we're going to showcase what you can do when you combine this weapon with Gauss's abilities. Okay, so if we pop Gauss's ult here, and we start firing this thing, look at the damage given. You're going to run out of ammo very fast. I just think this is absolutely hilarious. How much damage output we're getting on this thing, and how fast it fires, and how many explosions there are. And we just ran out of ammo so quickly. They didn't even drop any, but you guys get the idea. When you go into these build guides, you need to take into account the Warframe abilities because they can be pretty crazy. Anyway, guys, that's about it for this video. What do you think of ACCELTRA? Let me know down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave it a like and subscribe to the channel. It's free and it helps me out a lot. I'm live every weekday on Twitch at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you guys want to come hang out and play games, I'll be there, and I'd love to see you there. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hey naysayers, how y'all been? It's been a minute, but I'm in it to win, and I ain't finished. This is the starting gun, and I'ma run it to the front until I'm #1, son. This is a rhythmic defibrillation, innovative old school to thrill the nation. I've been patiently waiting and building steam, but I'm back with the bounce like a trampoline.